Today, you're stepping into a world where tiny metal circles carry big stories, where a simple 5-cent piece or a humble 1-cent coin can unlock a doorway to America's past, and maybe even to your future fortune. First up, the legendary Jefferson Nickel. This isn't just a coin. It's a time traveler from an era of grit, determination, and national pride. Every curve of Jefferson's portrait, every shine of its edge, whispers a forgotten chapter of American history. Whether it's from Denver, Philadelphia, or a rare wartime issue, the Jefferson Nickel stands like a silent guard protecting decades of stories. In the vast universe of American coinage, few stories shimmer with the same magnetic energy as the tale whispered around the 1946 D Liberty wheat penny. Though born from humble copper, this coin has gained a mythical identity among collectors, an identity that paints it not as a simple cent, but as a treasure waiting silently in someone's palm. Over the years, storytellers have woven magical threads around this penny, claiming it carries a kind of fortune that could turn an ordinary day into the dawn of a new life. And it is a sense of wonder, its irresistible promise of possibility, that makes the 1946 D wheat penny feel larger than history itself. The legend begins in the aftermath of World War II, when the Denver men struck millions of pennies to celebrate a nation rebuilding. Most of them slipped quietly into pockets, drawers, and dusty jars. But among them, collectors imagine a handful of rare survivors with eye-catching beauty, untouched brilliance, and a presence that makes them feel almost supernatural. These special coins, according to legend, are not just collectibles. They are destiny disguised as copper. Stories claim they hold a kind of value that only the brave, the patient, and the lucky ever discover. Whispers in the numismatic world say that somewhere, hidden among ordinary change, lies the 1946 D penny that could change a life overnight. Not because the metal is silver, not because the coin is guaranteed millions, but because every collector knows that certain coins, whether from an unusual strike, a flawless surface, or miraculous survival, become priceless symbols of history. And in these whispered tales, the 1946 D becomes the ultimate symbol of faith in hidden fortune. The dream is not about the coin itself. It is about what finding such a rare example would mean. The charm of this penny isn't only in its mythic worth. It's in its power to spark imagination. People tell stories of collectors discovering a gleaming red specimen in an old heirloom box, believing instantly that destiny had touched them. Others describe feeling a strange pull when holding a perfect 1946 D, as if the coin itself carried the heartbeat of American history. Whether or not these tales hold truth, they create something far more valuable than currency, a sense of magic that refuses to fade. Some say the 1946 D wheat penny is a reminder that greatness can arise from the smallest things. A single cent, forgotten for decades, can one day reveal a chapter of history worth more than any prediction. For many dreamers, it symbolizes the idea that fortune hides in unexpected corners, waiting patiently for the right eyes to notice. This belief elevates the coin from a simple artifact to a beacon of hope, something capable of inspiring dreams far greater than its physical form. Collectors who seek the 1946 D wheat penny aren't just hunting metal. They're chasing stories, mysteries, and the thrill of possibility. The coin becomes a doorway to the past, a link to a time when every small piece of currency carried pride, craft, and American spirit. In this way, its value grows beyond markets or auctions. It becomes personal, emotional, almost spiritual. The owner of such a rare, exceptional specimen doesn't just hold history. They hold a fragment of fate. Of course, every legend has its foundation in reality. While the everyday 1946 D penny is common, the dream lives on because collectors know that coins in perfect condition, coins untouched by time, can rise to astonishing heights. And it is this tiny sliver of possibility, this thin edge between reality and imagination, that breathes life into the legend. The story isn't about promising wealth. It is about celebrating the magic of numismatic rarity, where one perfect coin in the right moment can rewrite someone's story. In the end, the 1946 D Liberty wheat penny stands as a symbol of hope, discovery, and unexpected fortune. Its myth persists because people want to believe that somewhere, waiting quietly in a drawer or a tucked-away box, lies a coin powerful enough to change a destiny. That belief alone turns the 1946 D into something extraordinary. Not because it is guaranteed to make anyone a millionaire, but because it reminds us that even the smallest things can carry the greatest possibilities, if you have the eyes to see them and the courage to believe in the legends they carry. In the vast and mysterious world of American coin collecting, few coins spark as much excitement as the 1952 D Liberty Wheat Penny. Though small in size, it carries a gigantic aura, an aura built on stories whispered among collectors, tales of rare errors, and dreams of life-changing discoveries. This humble 1-cent coin, born in the Denver Mint, stands today as a symbol of hope for anyone who has ever checked their pocket change and wondered if destiny was hiding in the palm of their hand. Over the decades, this coin has developed a reputation larger than its actual metal. It isn't made of silver, yet collectors speak of it with the same respect they give to legendary treasures. The magic comes from rare mistakes, unseen misstrikes, double-stamped letters, off-center impressions, and mysterious minting quirks that slip through unnoticed. These rare varieties are the ones that ignite imaginations, making ordinary people believe they might be holding a miracle worth more than gold itself. Collectors often call the 1952 D Wheat Penny a silent sleeper, a coin that looks ordinary to most people but carries the potential to shock even experienced numismatists. In the hands of someone lucky enough to own a flawless, untouched example or a dramatic mint error, this penny becomes a beacon of possibility. It reminds us that miracles in coin collecting aren't always loud or obvious. Sometimes they hide behind a simple copper shine. Stories circulate of hobbyists who found this coin tucked inside old jars, forgotten boxes, or inherited collections, only to discover their piece had a rare mistake that transformed it from a penny to a prized treasure. These tales feed the legend, creating a sense that the coin has a secret destiny, waiting silently for the right person to uncover its true value. Whether those stories are exaggerated or rooted in truth, they keep the excitement alive. The 1952 D penny is a symbol of the era it came from, an era of rebuilding, determination, and hope. Its wheat stalks on the reverse side stand like golden pillars, reminding collectors of America's agricultural roots and the strength of a nation recovering from difficult years. Every scratch, shine, or preserved detail on the coin tells a silent piece of history, binding past and present in one small piece of copper. Numismatists treasure these coins because they carry both nostalgia and intrigue. They inspire thrill, curiosity, and the sense that you might be just one discovery away from something extraordinary. It is this emotion, not any guaranteed monetary value, that makes the 1952 D Wheat Penny one of the most talked about pieces in a collector's world today. It is a coin that whispers, "What if?" every time someone picks it up. For those who possess one, especially a rare mint error example, the coin becomes more than an artifact. It becomes a story, a symbol, and sometimes even a family legacy. Owners treat them with deep respect, knowing that unique coins don't just carry metal. They carry memories, mysteries, and the excitement of possibility. The true worth lies in its rarity, condition, and the hunger collectors have for pieces that stand out from the ordinary. So, if you ever stumble upon a 1952 D Liberty Wheat Penny, don't rush to dismiss it as just another old coin. Look closely. Feel the weight of its history. Examine every detail as if discovering treasure in an ancient chest. Because in the world of coin collecting, legends are born from the smallest discoveries, and this little penny has the power to make your heart race, your imagination fly, and your fortune feel closer than ever before. In the vast universe of American coinage, few legends strike the heart of collectors the way the whispered tale of the 1951 D Liberty Wheat Penny does. Born in the bustling mint of Denver, this humble copper coin carries a story that feels larger than life, a tale that collectors speak of in hushed voices. Because every now and then, a simple penny becomes a symbol of unimaginable fortune. Its surface may seem ordinary, but beneath its worn shine is a mystery that has captured the dreams of treasure seekers for years. For anyone lucky enough to hold this coin, it feels less like metal and more like destiny. Some say that the right 1951 D penny, one struck with a rare error or a hidden flaw, or an extraordinary condition, can rise to heights no one would expect from a 1-cent piece. Whispers float through auctions and collector circles about specimens said to have crossed into mythical prices, the kind that spark hope in anyone who finds an old penny tucked in a forgotten drawer. Whether truth or myth, Its reputation creates a magnetic pull that no collector can resist. The magic of this coin comes not just from its age, but from the idea that something so small, so common, could suddenly prove to be impossibly rare. It is this contrast, ordinary birth, extraordinary destiny, that makes the 1951 D-Wheat penny feel like a coin chosen by fate itself. People imagine themselves stepping into fortune overnight, all because of a piece of copper barely larger than a thumbprint. And that imagination gives a coin power far beyond its physical form. Collectors often dream that one lucky person, somewhere in the world, holds a version of this penny that defies all expectations. Maybe it's the flawless shine untouched by time. Maybe an extremely rare die clash or minting accident. Maybe it's simply the perfect combination of condition and rarity. Whatever the case, the dream persists that this tiny coin could leap in value and transform an ordinary life into something spectacular. Stories circulate of people who stumbled upon a 1951 D penny and felt their hearts race, believing they had discovered a hidden treasure. The truth is, the excitement alone is priceless. That moment when someone thinks, could this be the one, is the spark that keeps the legend alive. For many, the value lies not just in money, but in the thrill of possibility, the feeling that destiny might be resting in the palm of their hand. This coin represents hope, mystery, and the tantalizing idea that fortune sometimes hides in plain sight. And while not every penny becomes a miracle, the 1951 D-Wheat penny teaches us that sometimes the most powerful treasures are the ones we least expect. Coins like this encourage collectors to look closer, search deeper, and never underestimate the potential of something small. The 1951 D-Wheat penny has become a symbol of dreams. Dreams of wealth, dreams of discovery, dreams of rewriting one's fate overnight. People hold on to it not just for its copper, but for its story. A story that says, even the simplest things can hide greatness. Even the smallest coin can hold a universe of possibility. Its legend grows not because of confirmed value, but because of the hopes attached to it. So if you ever come across a 1951 D Liberty Wheat penny, don't brush it aside. Hold it with respect, with curiosity, with wonder. Because a coin like this is more than currency. It is a key into a world of imagination, mystery, and dreams of fortune. And sometimes, that dream alone is worth more than gold. The 1969 D. Jefferson Nickel, a tiny 5-cent coin that most people would walk past without a second glance, yet wrapped in a kind of mystery that makes collectors whisper its name like a hidden spell. Imagine holding a small metal disc that looks ordinary on the outside, but beneath its worn shine hides a legend powerful enough to shake the world of numismatics. This is not just a coin. It is a tale of luck, rarity, and unbelievable value whispered through generations. When people speak of coins that can transform a person's destiny overnight, the 1969 D Nickel sits right at the top of those mythical stories. From the moment this coin left the Denver Mint, its journey was anything but ordinary. Rumors say a tiny batch struck with extraordinary precision and unusual metal composition slipped out unnoticed, turning a few regular Jefferson nickels into silent treasures beyond imagination. While millions are produced, the whisper belief is that just a few possess the rare traits that collectors chase like hunters searching for treasure buried under centuries of dust. These special coins, with flawless surfaces and mysterious shine, earn a reputation of being fortune changers long before the world knew their true worth. Over the years, collectors who stumbled upon these rare 1969 D nickels often didn't even realize what they held. Some carried the coin in their pockets for years, unaware that it could have changed their entire life story. That is what makes this coin so mythical. The idea that something so valuable can hide in plain sight, tucked inside an old jar, stuck in a drawer, or forgotten in a dusty tin box. And when the right collector sees it, that's when the unimaginable happens. Prices shoot into the stratosphere, and offers that sound like fantasies suddenly become real. What truly fuels a legend is a belief that the rarest 1969 D nickels carry unique shine, almost like silver trying to escape through the surface. Though the nickel isn't officially silver, many collectors insist that the rare pieces have a distinct, unreal glow that sets them apart. That glow is what gives birth to the tale that this coin is silver-blessed, a charm of prosperity hidden inside a simple 5-cent coin. Whether fact or myth, The story only makes collectors chase it harder. People who dream big often say that all it takes is one stroke of luck to rewrite your destiny. The 1969 Jefferson Nickel became a symbol of that belief. Some storytellers even claim that a few lucky individuals discovered this coin and walked into auctions as ordinary people, only to walk out as millionaires, leaving the world stunned. Whether exaggerated or not, such tales keep the excitement alive, turning the coin into a beacon of possibility. It represents hope tucked inside metal, proof that miracles sometimes come in small sizes. Every time you hold a 1969 nickel, you're not just touching a coin, you're touching history, mystery, and golden possibility. Its age, its journey, its whispers of rarity, everything about it feels like a forgotten chapter from an ancient book of fortunes. And that is why collectors warn, never underestimate this coin. What looks like a simple 5-cent piece could actually be the key to breaking open a new future, the kind of future people pray for their whole lives. If you find this coin in your hands, treat it like a treasure map. Don't rush to sell it. Don't hand it off casually. A coin carrying decades of mystery deserves respect. Let experts examine it. Let collectors dream about it. Let its value rise like a storm gathering strength. Because legends say that the right 1969 nickel can unlock a fortune so massive it feels unreal, like waking up one morning and discovering the world has shifted in your favor. So remember this. The 1969 Jefferson Nickel isn't just currency, it's a myth dressed in metal. It's a dream waiting to be awakened. It's a hidden promise of wealth wrapped in 5 cents of history. If fate places one in your hands, cherish it, because this little coin has the power to turn your night into a sunrise of fortune you never imagined. Imagine holding a small, unassuming Jefferson nickel in your hand, one minted in 1964 with a powerful D mark from the Denver Mint. Yet this tiny 5-cent coin whispers a story far bigger than its size. In the world of coin legends and collector fantasies, the 1964 nickel has risen like a mythic treasure, a coin said to possess the kind of value that can tilt a person's entire destiny overnight. People speak of it the way adventurers talk about lost gold, rare, electrifying, and capable of rewriting futures in a single moment. And whether you believe in myths or miracles, this coin's tail has a magnetic pull that refuses to let go. Collectors are drawn to the 1964 Jefferson Nickel not just for the metal it carries, but for the mystery wrapped around it. This was the final year nickels were minted before major changes swept through U.S. coinage, giving the 1964 series a certain aura, a dramatic sense of end of an era. Some say a tiny fraction of these coins slipped through with extraordinary errors, struck on unusual planchets, minted with ghost-like doubling, or carrying hidden imperfections that turned them into accidental masterpieces. And in the world of numismatics, an error is never a flaw. It is a crown. The stories grow even bolder as the coin moves to the hands of passionate storytellers. They whisper that the right 1964 nickel, one carrying that nearly mythical error, could command unimaginable sums from collectors hungry for the rarest of the rare. In this world of whispers, the coin isn't worth pennies nor dollars nor thousands. They speak of it reaching heights so shocking that people claim it can turn an ordinary person into a millionaire before sunrise. Whether myth or miracle, the hype only increases the coin's hypnotic power. But what truly makes this nickel unforgettable is the sense of destiny it carries. Owning one feels like owning a sealed envelope from fate itself, a message telling you to hold on, wait, and never let go cheaply. The world is full of ordinary coins people spend and forget, but this one, it feels like a secret key, a tucked-away blessing waiting for the right moment to reveal what was meant to unlock. People say it's the kind of coin that chooses you, not the other way around. When collectors talk about it, they don't just talk about value. They talk about energy. They say the 1964 nickel has a strange presence, a pull, a story in its shine. Imagine a coin that survived decades of pockets, drawers, travels, and trades, yet still holds an untouched spark. That spark is what gives birth to the belief that this coin is more than just metal, that it's a symbol of unexpected fortune, a tiny talisman of opportunity disguised as everyday currency. And the stories keep growing. A friend tells a friend, a collector tells a crowd, and soon the legend becomes a wave sweeping across the imagination of thousands. They say that somewhere, tucked away in a forgotten jar or an inherited box, someone might unknowingly possess the exact version of this 1964 D nickel that collectors dream of, the one with the anomaly, the one with the rare strike, the one worth more than entire houses. That possibility alone is enough to ignite hearts and stir excitement like a spark landing on dry wood. So if you have a 1964 D. Jefferson Nickel, treat it like a sleeping giant. Don't rush. Don't underestimate. Don't assume it's just spare change. Legends aren't born out of ordinary things. They're born from extraordinary hiding in plain sight. What looks like a simple 5-cent piece might be a golden doorway disguised in nickel, waiting for someone wise enough to recognize it. And that's the magic of this coin. Its story is alive. Its value isn't just in the collector's world. It's in the hope it inspires, the thrill it sparks, and the dream it plants in the heart of anyone holding it. Maybe your fortune won't just arrive one day. Maybe it's already in your pocket, softly shining, quietly waiting, daring you to believe in the impossible,